Hello, this is Aparna Sindhu Magapu, and I'm here to discuss about the project that is primarily focused on the Kansas crime data visualization, and that would involve the discussion of the problem, methodologies incorporated to solve the problem, and so on. Moving on, uh, the problem. Uh, Basically, the problem statement revolves around understanding the dynamics of crime in Kansas City because Kansas is one of such urban cities that has seen a number of rising crimes in the year of 2020 specifically. So the problem is is about to understand the dynamics of crime as well as answering key questions and visualizing the findings to offer insights into crime patterns. So since there are many crimes are happening, in order to provide some solutions or take some measures to prevent such crimes, um, we need to have some data driven solutions so that can actually address the problem in the right place. So, the main aim is to unravel the temporal and spatial distribution of crimes, explore potential correlations with socio-demographic factors, and address real world questions for safer communities. So, the motivation behind this project is to talk about the motivation, we have to talk like why this problem has been raised or why this problem is so integrating and what are the challenges that can be encountered in order to in the process of solving the problem. So the first one would be the community impact. As we all know that crime directly affects the community and the people living in the communities, their well-being, safety, and quality of life. And also, there are many urban challenges like since Kansas is one of such urban city, it faces unique crime-related challenges due to its diverse socioeconomic landscape, and there are many data-driven solutions as well. But since we have many crimes being reported, thereby we have data of what happened or how many crimes have happened, so that would be helpful to build some data-driven solutions and the challenges that can be encountered in the process of solving the problem would be one of them would be complexity because crime is multifaceted, so it is influenced by many factors, so the complexity increases. Then the data volume and diversity, since crimes are in the higher number, so the volume is high, and of course a crime is happening in different scenarios, so it is diverse. And crime is dynamic, so the patterns are constantly evolving, and there's no consistency or there's no constant theory for the number of crimes. And also, interdisciplinary approach is like it requires a combination of expertise in data science, sociology, urban planning, and criminology as well. So, what is the approach we have incorporated to in order to solve this problem? It would be data collection, so the utilization of 2020 data set for the Kansas City uh, crime data has been incorporated, and it includes the crime incidents, socio-demographic data, and geographical information. Then it goes on with the data pre-processing, which is removing inconsistencies and handling missing values and transforming the data into a well-defined structure. Then we performed exploratory data analysis, which is basically in two scenarios, that is statistical and temporal. Statistical is all about finding the existing patterns, and temporal is about finding the patterns with related to time and season. Then we used Python and libraries like Matplotlib and Seaborn to visualize the data in better place, and we created different types of visualizations like line charts, correlation maps, heat maps, scatter plots, and so on, answering the hypothesis in the better place. Then we have a couple of interactive visualizations as well that would facilitate user engagement. So geospatial analysis is something which is focused on analyzing the crime data with respect to different kinds of geographical locations and the crime happen in that particular location. talking about the results. So before talking about the results, I have formulated a couple of hypotheses in order to get better insights about the crime data which we all are observing in the data set. The first hypothesis is like why it's like a seasonal variation in crime rates, with certain months showing higher crime activity than others. So this bar chart is used to address that hypothesis, which shows the monthly crime variation. And the second hypothesis, which I have considered, is the specific geographic areas that experience higher crime rates, and these areas exhibit distinct patterns. So I have considered this heat map that addresses the hypothesis 2. Then the hypothesis 3 is all about the socio-demographic factors, including age, gender, and race, that are associated with different types of crime. So this would show us this particular visualization would help us to understand on what basis or on what factors the crime usually happens. So before talking about the future scope of the project, I would like to show the uh, work which I have done on the Jupyter lab by considering the Python programming language. So this is where I have created the visualizations for answering the hypothesis. And these are a couple of other interactive visualizations that help us to understand the crime data in a better place. So yeah, and I have used a couple of libraries like Matplotlib to plot all the needed data. And talking about the future work, yes, the system can be extended by incorporating machine learning algorithms for predictive modeling, enabling proactive crime prevention. Additionally, integrating real-time data sources and expanding the analysis to multiple years can provide a more comprehensive understanding of crime trends. And collaboration with law enforcement agencies and community stakeholders can enhance the project's impact on crime prevention strategies as well. So this is the future scope I kind of formulated for this project. And yeah, thank you.